Well, hello everybody. I'm out here. I've been picking raspberries. I've literally got almost half a bucket. This is the first time I've gotten more than a handful of ripe ones. You notice these are nice big berries. And as you can see, we got more buds, more flowers, even though it's September. We got a really slow yellow jacket too. I have to watch out they don't brush off on my clothes. It's a little chilly out right now, and he's a little slow, so I gotta watch out for him. But yeah, I'll just leave him be and get about picking all these beautiful raspberries. Oh God, just look at the size of some of those berries. Well, some of what I've been doing today, my phone kind of ran down, so I had to put it in and charge it up. But I've been trying to I'm working on eventually getting this ground here lowered. You can see how high the dirt's been building up on this, and it's been getting to where every spring it floods into the melting snow water floods into the garage, and then it freezes, and you can see how damaged cement's gotten. It's got this little cement berm here, but because the ground out here is so much higher than the floor inside the garage, you know, you get 40 years since this thing was built, and it just, what we get is a lot of blowing winds have caused the ground to, as you can see, if I can get this looking pretty level, you can actually see off to this side here is a lot higher than this side. And then out in my driveway, you can see there's a bit of a dip there right around the curve. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody with a tractor and a box blade that can just come and grab all this extra dirt and help me get this all leveled out. We'll have to move the aluminum elephant in the yard there and get it out of the way. But yeah, getting this leveled out will mean in the spring, when the snow melts, I'm not going to be getting the inside of my garage flooded. Be able to have that out there a bit lower, build up that little depression there in the driveway where it's a bit of a, it's low, and when the snow blows, it fills it in, and I got knee-deep drifts there that you can't drive a vehicle through this curve because it literally just fills up with drifted snow. So that's what I've been doing today. It was pretty cloudy most of the day. It's supposed to get down to 42 tonight. I'm debating whether to drag my tarps out and try covering the pumpkins, or whether to put the sprinkler on them for the night. I might just go ahead and put the sprinkler on them for the night, because it's been a few days since I watered them. We got some rain the other day, and the rain kept them pretty well watered, but I'm thinking I might just put the sprinkler on tonight and see how that does. Yep. We are getting quite a few pumpkins there. You're seeing a lot more orange peering through the... Yep, just more pumpkins. I'm gonna come out tomorrow and do a nice little video of just the pumpkins. We need a pumpkin video. So this is just a little quick update what I've been doing today. Today's Saturday. It was dark and cloudy most of the day, but I still got out and did some work. Just didn't make sure my phone was charged up. But yeah, that ground really has gotten a bit high, and it needs to be pulled back. As you can see, it's much higher than the level of the cement pad and that's why I get snow melt. It just pours down off this little hill and into the garage every spring. So I'm going to be taking care of this and see if we can't get this done before the snow flies. Get this all nice and leveled out, especially those deep areas that really get big drifts. If I raise the driveway up just a little higher out there, it might not drift up so bad. Okay, well, I will let y'all go, and I'll get this video out sometime tomorrow after I do the pumpkin update. Getting a nice sunset out there though. Isn't that just pretty? Let's go out and get a little look at it. Whoops. Trying to hold this in one hand, and my bucket of raspberries. Got half a bucket of raspberries. Probably about enough to fill a quart baggie up. And isn't that beautiful? We get such beautiful sunsets out here. A little bit of heaven out here. Well, good morning everyone. Didn't get as cold last night as I was afraid it was going to get. I only got down to 47. So, very nippy. I was a little nervous. Clouds had cleared off last night and everything. So I decided to go ahead and put tarps on. And that did not work out too well. About 4 o'clock this morning we had the thunderstorms roll through. We had thunder and lightning, and it would sound like it was right over the top of my house. We had some high winds. And as you can see in the dawn light here, the tarps did not stay on very well. Let's just say, I'm glad nothing froze. We didn't get cold enough to freeze. Tarps did not stay on very well. I'm gonna rethink the tarps, but the area that tends to get the most frost did stay covered, but no frost. So we have a nice, beautiful morning. We got a little bit of rain. It was like 4 o'clock. Thunder, lightning, lots of rain. Everything's is so nice and fresh smelling out here. It's just beautiful. And the sun's up. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful Sabbath day. And yes, I'll be coming out here later today and just getting some good pictures of the pumpkins. Make a little slideshow of the pumpkins to put in to the video. I think that will be fun. So I'll talk to y'all later. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I hope I've got a clear sound. We're gonna just a little test. If this doesn't work, you won't see it. If it does work, you'll see this. Well, good afternoon, everyone. As you saw, we got a nice little crop of pumpkins. And guess what? I got my little fuzzy friend here who seems to be working just fine. So, yep, I picked out a few ripe tomatoes earlier. One of my Cherokee purples was really red and ripe, nice dark purple color, but it was starting to split. So I took it in the house and ate that thing up. It was so sweet. Boy, I got some early girls coming on, and I got some of these golden ones. They're not quite ripe yet, but they're getting there. My beefsteak tomatoes are they're slowly ripening, but they're just not very fast. And they're not getting big very fast. I'm going to look through. I think I've actually seen these tomatoes, and I don't think they get very big. That might be about as big as it gets. I'm not sure, but I think I've seen them in Baker Creek seed catalogs, so I'm going to go look and see if I can find the variety and figure out if it's ripe enough to pick or not. I think there is a green striped tomato. It just stays green even when it's ripe. And it has dark green stripes, but I'm going to go and make sure before I start picking. And we've got more zucchini. I mean, really, does zucchini ever stop producing? Probably not until after a hard freeze, but these ones are going at it. And even my summer squash over here. You can see the summer squash. It's got another little female blossom bud there. It wants to produce. My green striped zucchini, the little Mexican zucchini. Yep, we got more zucchini. Like I don't really have enough zucchini sitting on my kitchen table. Well, this afternoon after I got home from church, I started cleaning up this side of the garage. As you can see, I've got all my cinder blocks moved over by around here, all the metal that I really want to take to recycling. I'm going to have to figure out where the recycling place is, load up my little truck and take it myself. And I'm ready to start digging out this hump of dirt. It's a little hill of dirt. It's really hard to see because of the way, but if I get it down like this, yeah, you can see how that goes downhill. That's an uphill, and I'm going to dig that out too, because honestly, I don't want snow melting from there and into my garage come spring. I'm going to get this whole thing leveled out if I have to do it by shovel. Yeah. But I am getting ready to shovel this out. I also found some of my fencing. I'm going to build a little snow fence in front of the peach trees this winter so nobody accidentally plows them over. I just need somebody to come over and pound a couple of T-posts in the ground for me. But I found my roll of fencing that I bought 25 years ago to make tomato cages out of. There it is. I think I got enough to put a little fence in front of those peach trees. Protect them. They're still so tiny, they're not big trees. And, yep, let's take one last look. You can see white pumpkin, a green one that's in here that's going to be turning orange, another green one that is turning orange, another white pumpkin, and you can see all the orange out there. from the pumpkins that are out there. That is so awesome. That one is great. This one really looks like a green winter squash. I don't know, they came from, all the seeds were Caspers or Lumina, but it does seem to, well, seems to be green. That's interesting. Anyways, the sunflowers, oh, those seed heads are getting so heavy, so big, so heavy, and they're ripening up. I don't know if we can see them because of the sky, but yeah, they're gonna be nice, and they'll be black and white striped seeds when they're all ready, just like the ones you buy in the store. I usually just leave the sunflowers up all winter and let the birds eat the seeds. It gives them something to eat, and they enjoy it, the little birds that winter over. But yeah, pumpkin patch is doing really good. And wow, it's doing good. Oh, and those Big Max pumpkins are just getting huge. I think they're actually, some of them, ready to pick. But I got to find a way of getting rid of the mice. I can't store them in the garage. And I got to get them out of here before the rodents get them. But yeah, I've got some that are ready to pick now. Okay. Another thing is my peaches are finally getting ripe. I've had years when these things were all ripe in August. And this year, yeah, it's going to be one of the years they're not going to be fully ripe and ready to pick. They're still a touch green, and I really do like my peaches to be tree ripened peaches, not, store ripened where you pick them a little green and let them ripen up later. But yeah, I can hardly wait. I am so excited. My peaches are ripening. They are doing so good. My Alberta did a really good job this year. My veteran peaches, they're still too young to be producing. They shouldn't be producing. They need to grow and get strong and established. And so I did get a few Honeycrisp apples off my Honeycrisp apple tree. Some of them are pretty buggy, so I probably won't use them, but there's a couple down in there that look like they're pretty good sized apples, and they don't look super buggy. Yeah, those ones look really nice. There's a couple of nice ones, and I think they're just about ready to be picked too. I probably ought to pick the good ones before the bugs do get to them. Yeah, there's a couple more down there. Most of them end up pretty buggy. And yes, my trees need to be pruned again. I got some neighbors who have a Honeycrisp apple orchard, and they sell apples every year. Isom's Fruit Farm. You can look them up. They sell apples and fresh pressed apple cider. It's very good. All right, everyone. Well, if you like this little update, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell, share with your friends, and I'll see y'all on the next video. And yes, those are some shoes I want to donate. One last thing. I always wash them first. You can wash your tennis shoes in the washer on cold water. You want to do it cold. And then you put them out in the sun to dry. Never tumble dry shoes. But these ones are just really old. They hurt my feet to wear them. But I thought I'd clean them up and then send them off to Goodwill. Even if Goodwill doesn't sell them. The thrift stores, they actually donate a lot of stuff. It goes back to their main distribution centers. They get sorted out. They're sent off to third world countries. And there actually might be somebody out there who'd be grateful for an old pair of shoes. And it helps. Every little bit helps. Do good in the world. help other people. Even if it's just through the things you donate. Don't throw them in the garbage if there's a possibility somebody in a third world country might make use of them. They will be eternally grateful to whoever donates those kind of things. Well, it's a bit, we've had clouds blowing in all day. And it's just been so windy. But I had to test out my mic, and yes, it works. I am so excited. Yes. So thank you to whoever sent me this mic. I am very, very grateful. And now I better go in. There's Dax. He's hiding under the willow. Oh, I love my animals. Laundry day today too. Got the laundry on the line. I love drying my laundry on the line. But anyways, I thank you for watching. I really appreciate every single one of my viewers. Dax appreciates it too. Yeah, he has a lot of energy for an 11-year-old dog. Huh. Okay. All right. Yep. Let's get you off. Let's get you off and take you in the house. Okay. Yep. All right. And Dex and I are going to go in the house, and we will see everyone on the next video.